Around the age of 20, I started reading the Bible, and I found in the brutal prose of the Old Testament, in the feel of its words and its imagery, an endless source of inspiration, especially in the remarkable series of love song poems known as the Psalms. I found the Psalms that deal directly with the relationship between man and God, teeming with all the clamorous desperation, longing, exultation, erotic violence, and brutality that I could hope for. The Psalms are soaked in saudade, drenched in duende, and bathed in bloody-minded violence. In a lot of ways, these songs became the blueprint for many of my more sadistic love songs. Psalm 137, a particular favourite of mine, and which was turned into the chart hit by the fab little band Boney M, is a perfect example of this. By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down, yea, we wept, when we remembered Zion. We hanged our harps upon the willows in the midst thereof. For there they that carried us away captive required of us a song, and they that wasted us required of us mirth, saying, Sing us one of the songs of Zion. How shall we sing the Lord's song in a strange land? If I forget thee, O Jerusalem, let my right hand forget her cunning. If I do not remember thee, let my tongue cleave to the roof of my mouth, if I prefer not Jerusalem above my chief joy. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. Daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. Here the poet finds himself captive in a strange land and is forced to sing a song of Zion. He declares his love to his homeland and dreams of revenge. The psalm is ghastly in its violent sentiments as he sings to his God for deliverance and that he may be made happy by murdering the children of his enemies. What I found time and time again in the Bible, especially the Old Testament, was that verses of rapture, of ecstasy, and love could hold within them apparently opposite sentiments, hate, revenge, bloody-mindedness, etc., that they were not mutually exclusive. This idea has left an enduring impression upon my songwriting. The love song must be born into the realm of the irrational, the absurd, the distracted, the melancholic, the obsessive, and the insane, for the love song is the clamour of love itself, and love is, of course, a form of madness. Whether it is the love of God or romantic, erotic love, these are manifestations of our need to be torn away from the rational, to take leave of our senses, so to speak. Love songs come in many forms and are written for a host of reasons. As declarations of love or revenge, to praise or to wound or to flatter. I have written songs for all of these reasons, but ultimately the love song exists to fill with language the silence between ourselves and God, to decrease the distance between the temporal and the divine. But within the world of modern pop music, a world that deals ostensibly with the love song, true sorrow is just not welcome. Of course there are exceptions, and occasionally a song comes along that hides behind its disposable plastic beat a love lyric of truly devastating proportions. Better the Devil You Know, written by the hitmakers Stock, Aitken and Waterman, and sung by the Australian pop sensation Kylie Minogue, is such a song. The disguising of the terror of love in a piece of mindless, innocuous pop music is an intriguing concept. Better the Devil You Know is one of pop music's most violent and distressing love lyrics. Say you won't leave me no more. I'll take you back again. No more excuses, no, 'cause I've heard them all before, 100 times or more. I'll forgive and forget if you say you'll never go, but it's true what they say. It's better the devil you know. Our love wasn't perfect. I know. I think I know the score. You say you love me, oh boy, I can't ask for more. I'll come if you should call. I'll be here every day, waiting for your love to show, 'cause it's true what they say, it's better the devil you know. I'll take you back, I'll take you back again. When Kylie Minogue sings these words, there is an innocence to her voice that makes the horror of this chilling lyric all the more compelling. The idea presented within this song, dark and sinister and sad, that love relationships are by nature abusive, and this abuse, be it physical or psychological, is welcomed and encouraged, shows how even the most seemingly harmless of love songs has the potential to hide terrible human truths. Like Prometheus chained to his rock, so that the eagle can eat his liver night after night, Kylie becomes love's sacrificial lamb, bleating an earnest invitation to the drooling, ravenous wolf, that he may devour her time and time again, all to a groovy techno beat. I'll take you back, I'll take you back again, indeed. Here the love song becomes a vehicle for a harrowing portrait of humanity not dissimilar to the Old Testament Psalms. Both are messages to God that cry out into the yawning void in anguish and self-loathing for deliverance. As I said earlier, my artistic life is centered around the desire, or more accurately the need, to articulate the various feelings of loss and longing that have whistled through my bones and hummed in my blood throughout my life. In the process, I've written about 200 songs, the bulk of which I would say were love songs. Love songs, and therefore, by my definition, sad songs. Out of this considerable mass of material, a handful of them rise above the others as true examples of all I have talked about. Sad Waters, Black Hair, I Let Love In, Diana, From Her to Eternity, Nobody's Baby Now, Into My Arms, Lime Tree Arbor, Lucy, Straight to You. I am proud of these songs. They are my gloomy, violent, dark-eyed children. They sit grimly on their own, and they do not play with the other songs. Mostly they were the offspring of complicated pregnancies and difficult and painful births. Most of them are rooted in direct personal experience and were conceived for a variety of reasons. But this ragtag group of love songs are, at the death, all the same thing. Lifelines thrown into the galaxies by a drowning man.